So after reading the second TMNT Power Rangers crossover, and with the Street Fighter and Stranger Things crossovers going on, I decided to talk about some TMNT crossovers I would absolutely love to see. Now, I kind of done videos before like this, and I think I've done one on this already, but hey, Ninja Turtles have been crossing over with everybody, so why not do another video kind of expanding on that? So, anyway, so let's get started talking about, like, the Ninja, almost said Power Ranger, the Ninja Turtle crossovers I would absolutely love to see in the future. Now, I'm going to be realistic for the most part, because usually with these I always keep my expectations on, yeah, I could see that actually happening in real life. I'm not going to say like TMNT and Avengers or anything, but I will say there is a Marvel property that even the creators of Ninja Turtles want to see happen before they both die. And actually, you know what, let's start with that one. I would love to see a TMNT Daredevil crossover. Obviously, Daredevil was one of the major inspirations for the Ninja Turtles, and it just, out of every character in the Marvel Universe, that makes the most sense. Now, even Peter Laird and Kevin Eastman have said that they are still trying to this day to do a Ninja Turtle Daredevil crossover. Like, they're still trying to do that. And even Eastman said, that's one of the crossovers I want to do before I, give up writing, or too old to write. Now, now, could I see it? It's possible. Mostly because TMNT is such a huge property, but the problem is Disney's not going to just let them do it. Like, there's no way Disney is going to let them do it in any way, shape, or form. There's just no way. Could it happen? I mean, there's that, but Disney does not want to have any work with Paramount, who do technically own... Technically, it's Nickelodeon, but they're under Paramount, so yeah. Paramount, so they don't want to work with Paramount, and Paramount is probably not going to want to work with Disney. They're both going to fight like two children over the comic rights. So, yeah. They're going to fight over billing, but do I think it's possible? I'm going to say, like, it's a solid... I'm going to be optimistic and say, like, there's a 15 to 20% chance of this crossover actually happening at some point. Would I love to see it? Yeah. But there's an 80% chance it's never going to happen. That's why I don't really do a lot of Marvel crossovers if they aren't with stuff that Disney already owns or Marvel already has. That's why we got, like, Wolverine and Predator. Which even then, I'm like, holy crap, we actually got Wolverine versus Predator. Like, did anyone think that we'd actually get that? Like, even when Marvel got the comic rights, everyone was like, yeah, could we see that? And then out of nowhere, yeah, and then Ben Percy was like, yeah, I'm doing Wolverine versus Predator. And even now that it's out, I'm like, Disney let them do this? Anyway, but yeah, I thought I'd just not talk about that one because I recently watched an interview, so yeah. I'm not going to, but realistically, I'm not going to have any other Marvel ones. I only brought up Daredevil because of the Laird interview I read. And even then, I don't think it's going to happen. Would I be shocked and love to see it? Yeah. Am I going to see it? No. So let's actually, for the here on out, we're going to talk about the realistic crossovers that we could see happen and I'd want to see happen. Starting off, one of the ones I would really love to see, and it's a kind of out there, and it's under IDW. This is an IDW title, and that's TMNT and Star Trek. I would absolutely love to see a Star Trek Ninja Turtles crossover. And you may be thinking, that makes no goddamn sense. Yeah. The whole point of Ninja Turtles that it does make a goddamn sense. The idea of having the Ninja Turtles be flung into a far-off future, and I would say, like, the one that would work best with this, as much I would love to... I would actually say that this could either work with TNG or the original series. Because, if we do Next Generation, you have to have... you have got to have a Worf versus Raphael fight. There's no other way around it. You have to have a Worf versus Raphael fight. I would also love to see Leo and Riker hang out, or Leo getting leader advice from Captain Picard. I would love to see... I'm going by TNG for... I would love to see Data and Geordi hang out with Donatello as he's checking out the ship. I would even love to see Mikey and Riker would actually be a lot of fun. Or Mikey and Wesley. would be a lot of fun. For the villain, you gotta have, you know, it's obvious, like, there's one big villain you would have. That's Krang. Like, Krang could be the villain. You could have him either working with the Borg or working with... I would say, like, because we use the Borg in every TNG crossover, I would say maybe have Krang work with the Romulans for a change. Like, have the Romulan Empire work with Krang. I would even say, like, it would be kind of cool to get... If we do original series, you have to have Donatello and Spock hang out. Like, there's no other way around it. I think it would be a lot of fun for that one. Again, I'd have Krang, but it would be him with the Krang and the Klingons, or have Trelane as the villain. I'd like to see Trelane used. Maybe have something of that degree. Personally, the more I think about it, it's like I kind of want TNG and TMNT to hang out, because the tagline can go to boldly go where no turtle has gone before. There, I just sold you money, IDW. And they're both under Paramount. Paramount would totally be like, you're asking to do a Star Trek and Ninja Turtles? Approved. Yeah, I'm sure Paramount would let them. As for others, this could have happened, and I think it can happen now. And that is a TMNT Transformers crossover. Why didn't IDW do this sooner? It boggles my mind that we didn't get a Ninja Turtles Transformer crossover. And yeah, we could still get it now. Like, we could still get a TMNT Transformer crossover between IDW and Image, but it boggles my mind we didn't get it when they had the chance. The other thing you have, also, it may take a while because I'm sure Robert Kirkman wants to establish the Energon-verse first and foremost. But I think it would be really cool. For that one, I would say, you could have Megatron and Shredder as the villains. Have Ironhide and Raphael hang out. Have Energon... you could have it that, Megatron's trying to merge Energon with Ooze and make, horrible Cybertronian mutant hybrids or something. I don't know. I'm just throwing out the idea. Yeah, Transformers would be a lot of fun. Same with G.I. Joe. I think G.I. Joe's another one, but they'd have to wait until they get some establishment going. There's also, for original comics, I would love to see a TMNT Spawn crossover. I think that would be a lot of fun. It would probably be a little darker. Plus, I would love to get Greg Capullo to do the artwork, just to see Greg Capullo do Ninja Turtles. I think that would be so much fun. And also, it's kind of like a cool New York setting. And to see Violator hang out with Shredder, that would be some great banter between the two. But we'll see if... But Todd McFarlane's very... likes to keep his toys. And I don't know if he'd be willing to do, a Ninja Turtle crossover unless it's on his terms. Yeah. So those are a few Ninja Turtle crossovers I would love to see. Godzilla, even. I would love to see TMNT versus Godzilla, where you have the Ninja Turtles fighting Godzilla in a Mecha Godzilla Metalhead fusion, or something of that degree. Or even use Ooze to grow giant and go kaiju size. Go ridiculous with it. But anyway, so those are just a few crossovers I'd like to see. You guys tell me in the comments below, what are some Ninja Turtle comic crossovers that you would like to see in the near future? Like I said, let's be a little realistic. Let's not throw out manga characters. Let's keep it in stuff we could see. That's what, and not a lot of Marvel, but because yeah, I doubt Marvel will be nice. But the only reason the only reason I brought up the Daredevil one is because Eastman and Laird are fighting hard for it, but I don't think they'll ever get it. So yeah, just comment below, let me know. Other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.